Dodge Durango pace truck goes off the speedway. We go green out of turn number 4 this time by.
Here we go, fans. 30 laps of the distance. Here's the A feature, the Pennzoil World of Outlaws.
Jeff Shepard, your early leader. Battle for second out between Jack Hodenshield and Andy Hillenberg. Give it to the driver of the Luxair number two as we complete the first circuit. Shepard out in command. Hillenberg second, Hodenshield third. Mark Kinzer up to fourth. Tim Schaefer rounding out the top 5.
Craig Delansky wanting it to get into that lead pack as he takes the top side, tries to make the pass on Schaefer, can't do it. Schatz is in the number 7 slot. Sammy Swindell, Danny Lasowski, and the lead 10 is rounded out by the 19 of Stevie Smith.
Now in the books as Shepard continues to lead it. Jack Hodenshield carved the guardrail out of turn number 4, allowing Tim Schaefer to slide past into position number 4.
Trouble in turn 2, Johnny. That's going to bring out a caution flag over the speedway.
Caution flag waving for Johnny Herrera in the Casey's General Stores number 6. Doug Clark waves the green flag. We go back to racing action. Battle for the lead into turns 1 and 2. Andy Hillenberg down low on the speedway takes command from Jeff Shepard.
Donnie Schatz making his way into the top 5 in that last lap of the great passover in turn number 3. But out front it is Andy Hillenberg right up on top of that cushion. Fifth place starter Mark Kinzer in second. Shepard, pole sitter in third. Quick timer Tim Schaefer fourth, and it's Donnie Schatz still in number 5 position.
Tim Schaefer makes the move low going into turns 3 and 4, trying to take third away from Jeff Shepard. Couldn't make that move as Sammy Swindell on the charge in the channel lock number 1. Swindell moves by Craig Delansky to take over the 6th spot.
Andy Hillenberg making his way near lap traffic, and it's Mark Kinzer who is trying to regain that point lead in the Pennzoil World Outlaw standings coming into this race. 12 points down from point leader Danny Lasowski. Hillenberg now seeing lap traffic, still working the high side. Kinzer a close second. Jessen now a lap car. It's Hillenberg with the lead. Mark Kinzer second. Jeff Shepard third.
Sammy Swindell to the inside of Donnie Schatz takes over the 5th spot down the back straightaway.
Donnie Schatz moving back up on the bottom. And by a half car length, Sammy Swindell with 5th. Sammy ducks to the bottom. Blocks off the 15 of Donnie Schatz. Donnie will remain number 6.
Into turns 1 and 2, battle for the lead. Mark Kinzer running down low, but couldn't make a move on the Luxair 2 of Andy Hillenberg.
Andy putting that right rear tire right up on top of that cushion, right next to the wall.
Tim Schaefer to the inside, taking third away from Jeff Shepard.
Shepard in 4th, it's Sammy 5th. And into some heavy lap traffic. Hillenberg actually stretching his advantage over Mark Kinzer now by 10 car lengths as they come out of that number 2 down the back chute and into turn 3.
This time by 17 laps complete, 13 more circuits remaining. Andy Hillenberg leads it. Mark Kinzer runs second. Tim Schaefer is third. Sammy Swindell fourth. Donnie Schatz 5th. And Craig Delansky on the high side of the speedway taking 6th from Jeff Shepard.
Mark Kinzer's closing in, Johnny, and it's still Hillenberg with the lead, but his lead now only 2 car lengths. Mark Kinzer, keep an eye on that 5M car.
Kinzer down low, takes the lead out of turn number 4 as Hillenberg bobbles on the cushion. Kinzer from the 5th starting spot is your race leader. Andy Hillenberg runs 2nd. Tim Schaefer 3rd. Sammy Swindell 4th. Donnie Schatz rounding out the top 5. Craig Delansky is 6th. Stevie Smith up to 7th. Jeff Shepard 8th. 9th spot belongs to Terry McCarl, and Steve Kinzer runs 10th.
Mark Kinzer has been a master of this speedway with 8 wins here in the Pennzoil World of Outlaws. Visits to the Husets Speedway, working on number 9 as he charges hard through this traffic. Going by Blaney on the inside. Hillenberg back there about, 20 car lengths back in 2nd, and we got trouble in turn 4.
Danny Wood in the Pepsi, number 21W, with a flat right rear tire. Back to green flag racing action with just 7 circuits remaining. Down into corners 1 and 2. Tim Schaefer makes his way by the lap car of James Chesson. Meanwhile, Stevie Smith moving up to try to take 6th from Craig Delansky in turns 3 and 4. Delansky to the inside of Donnie Schatz, now takes the 5th spot into turn number 1. Stevie Smith follows, and what a great move by the driver of the Ingersoll Rand, number 19.
Mark Kinzer stretching that lead out by a few more car lengths. Hillenberg in 2nd, and it's Tim Schaefer, the quick timer tonight. Sammy Swindell looking for a top 4 currently, and Craig Delansky.
Steve Kinzer, the man on the move in the Quaker State, number 11, up from the 16th starting spot, now challenging Donnie Schatz for 7th. This time by, they'll get into traffic on the final circuit as Doug Clark waves the white flag. Tim Schaefer gets sideways in turn number 2, right in front of Sammy Swindell, but Swindell unable to take advantage as he had to get on the binders. Mark Kinzer is your A-main winner by 10 car lengths over the deuce of Andy Hillenberg.
Well, Mark Kinzer, you've enjoyed some great success here at Husets Speedway over the past couple of years.
Thank you.
It's got to be nice for you to come back here and get back on the winning track.
It's nice to be home, let me tell you.
You're locked in one of the tightest point battles with Danny Lasowski for this Pennzoil title. This win tonight's got to give you guys a great boost now going into the big weekend at Fargo.
Well, I always like running against Danny. As well, a lot of people know here, we put on some hellacious battles right here on this speedway. Night in, night out. He's a very respectable guy and a guy I like to run side by side anytime.
You and your dad, Carl, you guys kind of got a pretty good handle on this speedway. What's the secret of getting around here?
Well, you know, if I told you, I'd have to kill you. You know, it just seems like we come here. We enjoy coming here. There's some racetracks we go to that we're just ho-hum about going. We like to come here. We like the fans. We like to turn out at the party they had last night. It's a good time, let me tell you.
Race fans, let's hear it one more time for your Pennzoil World of Outlaw feature winner, Mark Kinzer.